Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome to another Saturday night live show from the renovated house. So, we don't know when my shop will be up or if it will ever be up, but we'll do these things from here. So, hopefully, everybody's doing well tonight. Anybody that's going to be in the middle of a snowstorm, get prepared. We're supposed to get, I think, between 8 and 12 inches. And Nanny over here to my right was very nice to get as a snow blower. This way I don't kill my back like I did last time, shoveling snow for 8+ hours of snow shoveling. So again, I am streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I can see Twitch and YouTube comments on a little pop-up I have over here, but I cannot see Facebook comments on that because for some reason the program doesn't let me see it. So I have my my phone open. This way I can see the comments from Facebook. What's going on, Dave? I can see you watching on Facebook over there because I got my phone down here. So tonight we're going to be talking about the Braille scale group build for this year. And also, today's the last Saturday of the month, and I completely forgot about the giveaway. So we have our monthly giveaway. We'll be doing the Space Loot stuff and all that. I'll open up the giveaway in a little while. The first giveaway for the year is going to be 3 $10 gift certificates to megahobby.com. So whoever wins, I'll get you emails, and then I'll get you the $10 gift certificates over there. Probably I'll get them to you by Friday. If you are not in the United States, we'll either get you a gift certificate to your favorite hobby shop by you, or we'll PayPal you the $10. The $10 is always going to be US $10, so there's no conversion rates on it. If it's 10 here and it's $8 by you, that's what it's gonna work out to be. So everything I do is US dollars because I am in the United States of America. If you want, you can test out your Space Loot to make sure it's working. I was testing it before and it was working, so all should be good on that. What's going on, Phil? Mark, Buck. Who else is here? I'm scrolling down the wall. Bob Gregory. GB, Modeler X. Spence. Mark Shu. I think we only have one Mark here. Richard, what's going on? Wow, there's a lot going on. Chris, what's going on? Chris DH. So nothing special. And Hobby Mike's here too. NY3D Creations. Don't forget, that's one of our sponsors that is scrolling across the top there. Go check them out. A lot of great 3D prints there. If you weren't here last week, we have a new sponsor for the channel, and that is Blackheart Models. They do a lot of busts, 1/1 scale wall hangers and stuff like that. So check out blackheartmodels.com. Eventually we're going to have giveaways and stuff from them also. Talk to Geo, probably do some discounts for members of HLI. You have to be on the community for that. I'm thinking about for Halloween maybe a couple busts or something like that. This kid's going to hurt himself clearing the snow. I don't want to even know what the 8-ball is going to say. What's going on, Jack? I would say no, Kipo. Oh, thank God. Not going to get hurt doing that. If anybody's watching me on Facebook, I can't see your comments on YouTube, which I'm broadcasting on Mob Crush, but I can only see 2 sets of comments, and that is YouTube comments and Twitch comments. I got to look to the side. Anybody jumping in on Facebook, thank you for being here. I can see your comments, and if I see anything, because I got it on my phone, so if I see any questions or anything like that, I'll try to answer them. Let me prop that up against the screen so I can see that a little easier. So again, it's not going to be a major show because we don't have the shop set up, so I can't do any model building or anything like that, or laying of wood. It'll be a quick show. We'll talk about the group build, and then we'll start the giveaway, which I'm actually going to start the giveaway here in a second. If you're on Facebook, you're actually not going to be able to get into the giveaway. You'd have to be a subscriber on YouTube and be posting on YouTube or Twitch. It should work on both of those. Definitely works on YouTube. How many hobby mics can watch? As many as they want. If you watch on Twitch too, then you'll be watching all 3 programs. So let me just jump into the back end over here. Let's see. I just want to make sure the giveaway. Where is the giveaway? Current giveaway. Don't tell me it disappeared. Don't tell me it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Gift certificate giveaway. If you're just joining us, we do a giveaway every month during the year on the HLI channel, except for Christmas time. Christmas time is our big Christmas giveaway, which Kelly budgets for, and then we give away a bunch of Christmas presents, and we try to get other sponsors in on it so we could get more Christmas gifts. Got something in my teeth. So I'm going to hit start giveaway, and on the front end it should pop up in a second here or so saying that the giveaway is started, and then I'll let you know how the giveaway works. Hey, what's going on, Brian? Okay, the giveaway is up. So what you have to do is you're going to type in !raffle, hit the space bar, and then each raffle ticket is worth 10 space loot. So you got to do a little math. If you want 10 tickets, you're going to spend 100 of your space loot. If you don't know how many space loot you have or what space loot is a currency on the streams. The more you watch, the more you get, and then you'll be able to get in on raffles like this. So once you put in !raffle, like if you just noticed how Eric did it, Rascal's Hobbies, he put in !raffle and 5, and he got his tickets, and it'll tell you how many tickets you got. And then at the end we do our tickets, and somebody just joined and I don't know who, or somebody just did something and I totally missed it. Is now following. I think Hobby Mike's on Twitch too now. He's watching everywhere. He's watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. He's got all of them going. So if you have any questions about space loot or how the raffle works, you can throw it in the comments over there. If I miss it, one of the guys will answer, because most of the guys have been here forever and they know how the space loot and the raffles work. So again, tonight the raffle is going to be for 3 gift certificates worth $10 each for 3 individuals in the chat tonight. And we do that January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and November. December, you got to be here for the big Christmas giveaway, which almost everybody knows about. So let me stop yakking about this and let me jump over to this. So this is another one of the 5 or 6 group builds that we got going on. I'm going to be doing every Saturday. We'll go over one of the group builds. I'll show you what it is, where to find the rules, where you can post your stuff up, and all that good jazz. So the Braille scale group builds. Usually the Braille scale is armor in 1/72 scale, or cars or something like that in 1/72 scale. We're going to let planes in, but just don't get a gigantic like B-52 or something like that in 1/72 scale, because that's really not Braille scale. That would be pretty huge. But smaller, like, you know, Mr. Schmitz and stuff like that are fine. I am not running this group builds by myself. I don't have it in the description yet because I can't put a description until the live show's over, and then I can go back and put everything in. So if you come back to the video in about 10-15 minutes after I do the video, then you'll be able to see who's co-running this with us. And that's going to be actually Braille Scale. So if you haven't checked out his YouTube channel yet, check out Braille Scale. He ran this last year, and I asked him if he would mind if I did one too, and he said it was fine that we do them both together. So he'll have stuff on his YouTube channel, and I'll have stuff on here for the Braille Scale group build. And at the end, you know, I'm going to go through the rules and stuff, this way you know what's going on. Phil, let me answer Phil's question here real quick. The raffle works. You have to use your space loot to buy raffle tickets. So if you type in !space loot, you'll see how much space loot you have. And then after you see how much space loot you have, you can put in !raffle, hit the space bar, and for every One ticket costs 10 space loot. Gil, make sure you, not Gil Mondragon, he's on Facebook. Gil that's watching on YouTube, make sure you put a space in between the word raffle and your number 5. This way you get your tickets. And if you do like Eric did, he went from 5 raffle tickets to 4. He just minused himself 1. So the back end will redo it and remove his original 5 and only put 4 tickets in. So you don't want to keep doing your tickets unless you don't want to spend that much space loot. So that's how that'll work. Gil Mondragon, I was talking to Gil Laughlin on YouTube. I seen you watching on Facebook. It's crazy with all 3 things going on at once. I'm trying to watch the Facebook one because I can't get it on a pop-up I have from Mob Crush. I can only see 2. I can only see YouTube and Twitch on that pop-up screen, so I got to keep looking down over here. So anyway, let me take you over to the computer screen, drop that down, and then I'll show you what's going on. So if you come over right now, I'm not going to be able to see anybody's comments. Well, actually, maybe I can keep this up in the corner. It won't block it too much. So I'll try to keep an eye on that. If you're interested in the Braille Scale group build, this is all 1/72 stuff, Dr. Pepper time. Come over to hobbylinkinternational.com. When you get here, go on to group builds, and the first one is group builds rules, and it'll show you all the group builds that we have this year. And I'll be going over these each Saturday until we're done with those. So what we're talking about tonight is you scroll down a little bit and you can click into the Braille Scale group build. And like I said, this is being hosted by myself and Braille Scale on YouTube, and Chris is on the community also. So you'll catch us both there, and I think he's got some stuff on Instagram too. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. The actual, as soon as you come in here, you'll have a picture here and at the bottom. They're both the same size. If you click on it, it'll blow up, and you can right click and save image. And if you want to use this as your thumbnail for your YouTube videos, if you're in the builds, you can. This is actually Chris's build that I cut out on Photoshop and plastered in here. So we'll go through the rules real quick. Like I said, pretty much group build rules are generic for all of them. I try to keep them the same and easy. You'll never get follows without boobage. Yeah, on Twitch I do have to show more boobage. Oh god, that's too funny. So it'll start off with welcome to the Braille Scale group build, and these are the following rules. Anyone can enter the group build. If you're watching us on Twitch, which only Hobby Mike probably is watching us on Twitch, you can Nanny?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nanny's just yelling Twitch over here while I'm telling you guys how to get into the group build. So you don't have to be a member of the HLI community, but we prefer you do. This way you can put up your progress builds and all that other good stuff, and then you can put your finished builds up there. We encourage you to be a participant in the community, and it'll have the link right over here so you can join up. This is the official topic, post your entries, builds, and finished. So if you click this, it'll bring you right to the Braille Scale group build on the community, which I'll show you in a little while. All builds should be from an unstarted kit. I went over this last week. If you started it, say you glued 2 halves of a tank together and that was it, that's kind of okay. But we prefer you to start a brand new kit since they are 1/72. Hopefully they don't take you too long and you can do a bunch of them. All builds must be 1/72 scale, Braille Scale. Some other people, the term Braille Scale has actually been around for a while, and at one point 1/48 scale was called Braille Scale. But now Braille Scale is 1/72 scale. So we're going to keep it at that, or I don't think HO is 1/86th, I think. But 1/72 is what we're looking for. You can use any aftermarket or scratch building can be added to your build. Standalone, vignette, or dioramas are allowed, whatever you want to do. You can just build a single tank or a whole bunch of tanks for the build. You can make a whole bunch of dioramas, whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you. The group build already started January 1st. It ends on December 18th. I need the finished photos emailed to me at hobbylinkinternational@gmail.com by December 20th. All the emails should be titled Braille Scale Finished Photos. If you have Dropbox, that's the same email for my Dropbox, so you can send them there too, and I can get them. Your email should have a small description of, including the manufacturer, what vehicle it is, and any other information you'd like to add, like what paints you used or what aftermarket and stuff like that. This way you give an idea to anybody that's looking at your build and may find inspiration from it and want to build something like yours. All finished builds, as always, will be made into articles and posted on this site that I'm showing right now, hobbylinkinternational.com. This way you can tell your friends to come over to the site and see your article and your finished builds and all that good stuff. All the finished builds will also be made into a slideshow for the YouTube, for our YouTube channel, and posted on our channel right here that you're watching now, and also on Braille Scale's YouTube channel, which I put a link here. So if you click the link, it's going to bring you to his channel, and you can subscribe over there and keep up with what he's doing. Chris has a bunch of great videos over there, and also you'll be able to see, not everybody's going to do it on HLI, some are going to do it on Braille Scale, so you'll be able to see the pictures there too. This, excuse me, this may change. It may not be a slideshow. I may actually do a live show with everybody's builds, depending on how many builds are in there. Feel free to invite your scale modeling friends to join in on the build. If you're going to post on social media, try to hashtag them Braille Scale GB 2021. What's up, Kel?
Shouldn't you write the rules down and post it so they don't forget?
There's an article.
Oh.
Kelly wasn't listening. She told me to write them all down so you guys don't forget what the rules are. She thought I was just mumbling them off to you. But no, there's an article, my dear. And the most important rule is have fun. And as always, like I said at the top and bottom, there is a photo that you can, this one you can just right click and grab it. It's the right size for your YouTube thumbnails. And if you ever want to, on all our articles, you can share to Pinterest, Twitter, and Facebook, just to let your friends know. So once you're done here reading the rules, if you want to join up on the community, this is the community, the HLI community, which is community.hobbylinkinternational.com. We have all sorts of model building on here, from sci-fi to military, 3D printing, anything and everything on here. So we hope you guys come over, join, get in on the action, and show us your builds. Show us your builds. So I'm going to scroll down. The group builds are towards the bottom. So here's HLI site group builds. This is what you'll click into, and then the Braille Scale one is right here. And we'll go through. If you're just on the community, I have a link right to the rules, so you can just jump in there, and then people are saying they're in and what they're going to be building. Lodnick's the man. He's been building crazy for a whole bunch of different things. Jalen is doing an A10, which is awesome, one of my favorite planes. And if you scroll through, you'll see the pictures of what people are building. They post in their progress, and then once they email me their pictures, I get them all the proper size. This way they fit on YouTube, and I do a little cover photo for everybody's build. This way everybody has something special for theirs during the slideshow or the live show, whatever we decide to do. And right now there's only one person posting up their stuff because everybody's building all sorts of other things. And that's that with that. And also, when you're done with your build, you can put your finished photos here also, but when you're done after, you can go into media if you wanted to, and there's group builds down here and military group builds, and you can just throw your pictures in here by hitting add media and post them up, because a lot of people like to just look at pictures. Like I got the Mahdi builds over here. You can just scroll through 13 pages of pictures. I wanted to go back to the forms real quick. If you missed last week, we were talking about the other group, one of the other group builds we got going on, the Wings of World War II group build. That's taken off pretty well. Marvin is working on the 148th ICM A26C, which is pretty cool. I want to go back a page because Omar and Casca are going a little crazy, and I like it. Omar's going to have 4 builds going on. Corsair, Liberator, the Memphis Belle, and the P61. And then Casca's got a whole bunch of stuff going on himself. The Stuka, with look at all the aftermarket parts for that. The B25J Mitchell. I think this is the 1/32nd scale one, which is going to be freaking big, and also an Avenger in 1/32nd scale. So those two guys are going hog wild with their builds, which is cool. There's a lot of builds in here also. So if you're interested in any of the group builds, just join up, come to the site, which is over here. Again, I'll show you the two places, hobbylinkinternational.com. With hobbylinkinternational.com too, if you have any photo features of finished models, or you have reviews, or you have a step-by-step, get a hold of me. If you want to post them on the site, let me know. Everybody that's on the site has sent over the work, or we have news on here too that me and Paul look for to put news up here. So if you want to help out and put your builds up here, that would be great too. The more builds, the better. And then hopefully you come over to this community.hobbylinkinternational.com and you join the forums and start posting your work up over here too. Now let me find the OBS. We'll come back to my ugly mug over here. Probably missed a lot of everything you guys were saying because I cannot see. Just a little bit crazy, Chris. Just a little bit. That's going to be wicked, all those builds. Well, at least the thing is a year. I see my top bars are slowing down. That's probably the internet over here, so if I'm choppy, I'm sorry. A 3-year Falcon build, that would be a big step by step. I'm just going to check on the back end over here and see what's going on with the entries. Okay, so I'm just going to read off your names. Rascals Hobbies, Richard, Jazzy Dog, David, Bud, Mark Shoe, Bob Gregory, Buck Moore, Buckman's Model Mania, GB, Gil, not Gil Mondragon, Gil Laughlin, Phil, Jack, and Spencer Wolf are in on it. So if you didn't know, tonight we're doing our monthly giveaway. Every month we do a giveaway. So how you get in on it, you'd have to do exclamation point space loot to check your space loot. If you're new here, you probably won't have enough space loot to get in on this raffle. The more you watch, the more space loot you accrue, not incur, accrue, and then you can use your space loot to get in on the raffles. How you get in on the raffles is you put exclamation point raffle, hit the space bar, and then you pick how many raffles you want to buy. So say you want to buy 5 raffles, that is 10 space loot each. You would spend 50 of your space loot. So you got to make sure you have enough space loot to match how many raffles you want to buy. So if you're watching on Facebook, I don't know if it's working on Twitch. Facebook, that won't work. You got to come and subscribe to me on YouTube. This way you can get in on the giveaways. All giveaways are actually done on YouTube. So this way you can come over there and do that. Raffle 40. Oh, jeez. Mike, check your space loot. Hit the exclamation point space loot and see how much you have. This way you know how many you can bet. Oh no, you got it. You received 3 tickets. There you go. So that means you had 40 space loot. You should have 4 tickets. 3 tickets. Oh, you might not even have. Oh, you went for 40 tickets. That would have been that would have been 400. So that means you don't have 400. Raffle 77. Oh my God, he's just going crazy with them. So we're gonna let this run a little bit longer. Kelly's making dinner, so nobody. I don't know if I missed it or not. If anybody was asking, what's for dinner tonight, Kel?
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup is for dinner tonight. Before anybody asks. So yeah, if you have any questions about the group builds, raffle, give me more. If you guys have any questions about the group builds, we went over last week's is the Wings of World War II group build, and today we did the Braille scale group build. Next week I'll probably go over the High Seas group build. If I didn't go over that yet, I got to check and see which ones I did. I think Benny's the only one that may have started his high seas group build. That's anything that floats on the water. You can do that. And then we have our, I don't even remember what group builds we got. We got so many going on. And I try to run them for a long time. Oh, that's another one we have. How could I forget that? Star Wars group builds. We went over that one. That's only running till May 4th. So if you're going to get in on that one and try to finish your build, you're pretty limited on time on that one. And then the one we have every year is our Sci-Fi Fantasy Halloween group build. So that's always a fun one. We get a lot of builds in on that. What time is it now? 7:47. So I'm going to let the raffle run 3 more minutes. When it hits 7:50 here in lovely New Jersey, I'm going to end the raffle, and then we will pick the 3 winners. And like I said, this time around, it's we usually start off slowly at the beginning of the year and then ramp up what the prizes are. Kennedy B25 is the 30. Oh man, Chris, that's a big plane. Big plane. So tonight's giveaway, if you didn't see it scrolling by, it should be at the bottom of the chat right now, is $10 gift certificate, which we're giving away 3 of those to megahobby.com. I use megahobby.com a lot. They have pretty decent prices, and they usually have stuff in stock. If you didn't hear, a little bit of news, Squadron.com. Squadron's online shop is gone. They filed bankruptcy, so who knows what's going to happen to that. I know they were having big sales. I should have known something was up with all the flash sales they were having, but it looks like Squadron's going to be gone for good. I don't know if another company picked up their stock or not. Also in the news is Round 2 was acquired by, I don't even know how to say the company's name, Presidian, I think it is, Capital. So they've I don't know if they're totally 100% run by them or not now, but they either merged or they got taken over or sold out to this other company. And one of the big things is they have new products coming, Star Trek, of course. But one of the big things coming is they have a Star Wars license now. So I'm curious as to what they're going to come out with, because we all know Bandai is kind of top of the line for Star Wars kits. So I don't know how well Round 2 is going to compete with what Bandai has put out, especially with that 72nd scale perfect grade Falcon. If you ever watched the video of Bandai going to actually see the real model and taking hundreds and hundreds of pictures and trying to get all the detail correct, I mean, will we see X-Wing fighters in a different scale, hopefully maybe studio scale, or bigger than a 1/72nd, which would be nice. Maybe they're going to make different sizes of the kits that are out there. I don't know if they're going to work with Bandai or another company. Oh no, somebody was working with somebody. Bandai sold theirs. Is it Revell is pushing out Bandai? Bandai lost their license for Star Wars and Hasbro got it back. Okay. There you go. What's going on, Joe? Good to see you, buddy. And there's more news too that Rascals Hobbies put up. If you do shopping at Hobby Lobby, their 40% discount is going to go away in February, and they're supposed to be doing something with discounting things even more. So there's a bunch of stuff going on out there. Hopefully, hopefully good things are coming. Studio scale for Star Wars is huge. Studio scale for the Dana did. Which model was it? She did the X-Wing, which was studio scale, but I forgot which kit she did. And I think it's like 1/32nd scale or 1 something, but it's pretty big. I got to look on her stuff. Disney must have got a quart of blood for that license. Yeah, I'm just curious. The Probe Droid would be cool. Curious as to what they're gonna put out there. I don't know if I'm stuck or not. Oh no, there it goes. There it goes. Sometimes it freezes because this Optimum sucks.
Yeah, but I do Zoom every day, and sometimes
Optimum sucks.
Be hopeful.
Probably a lot of Mandalorian. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I'm on Optimum, and Optimum Optimum is horrible. Horrible internet service.
It blows.
Exactly what Nanny says. Optimum blows. So we're going to go in here. Anybody that wants to get in real quick. I'll give you about another minute. Hit exclamation point raffle and then spacebar and 5, and you'll be able to see a space loot, or actually get in on the raffle. Oh, Phil, thank you very much for the donation. Very much appreciated. I want to do the giveaway before my thing really locks up on me. All right, get in. Yeah, she did the studio scale, the probe droid too, but the X-Wing she also did was the a studio scale size X-Wing. She also did the Millennium Falcon 1/72 scale perfect grade from Bandai. That one I shipped off to her, and it was supposed to be for a book, but the book went kaput, so she has that model still, which she did an excellent job on. If you haven't seen the pictures, just go over to Dana's got them posted up. All right, enough yakking out of me. I am going to close the entries, so we should see a little thing that pops up in a second here that says, I'm still not seeing the, you're not going to see the donation link mark yet in the description, because I can't put a description in when I'm using Mob Crush until the end, and then I got to do the description, and I put the donation link in there. It should be scrolling across the top. I thought I put the donation link in there. There it comes, right after Black Heart model, streamlabs.com/sci-fi fantasy. That's the donation. Yeah, Brian, I seen the 1/1000 scale. I'm not happy with that. That's too small. I'd rather see a bigger ship. Oh, somebody made their meatball hero. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, and we're gonna pick the first winner here in a second. So let me click the pick winner button, and let's see if it comes up in the front. Spencer Wolf has won a $10 gift certificate to megahobby.com. So that is our first winner. That was suggested again, Phil. So that's going to be in the next year for an official HLI group builds. We got a lot of group builds going on this year. I try to do only 5 for the year because I don't want to overwhelm people. What stuff? A 1/350 scale Voyager. I would love that too. All right, so let's get on to prize number 2. Let's pick a winner. Pick a winner. And Jazzy Dog Matt B has won a $10 gift certificate. Oh, that came up pretty quick in the front. I thought I said it before it actually came up in the front end. So Jazzy Dog Matt B has won a $10 gift certificate to megahobby.com. And we have one more for me to click in the back end. And David has won a $10 gift certificate to megahobby.com. Congratulations to this month's winners. That would be Spence, Dave, and Matt B. You guys will be getting by next Friday. I have all 3 of your emails, so next Friday you'll get an email from Mega Hobby with the $10 with the gift certificates to Mega Hobby. You have to use them in 365 days, otherwise they're no good anymore, and you'll lose them. My Dr. Pepper. So hopefully, like I said, with the main site, if you guys have any finished builds, reviews, step-by-steps or anything like that, and you want to get them up there to share them with our community, get them over to me and I'll get them up on the site. All articles are, I put you as an author on them, so it's not saying Kenny Conklin is the author. You're credited with all your work. We don't keep them, we don't make money off them, nothing like that. He'd like to thank the Academy. And then also the community.hobbylinkinternational.com. They're both scrolling across the top there. We hope you guys come over, register, join in on the group builds. We'd love to see your work, share all your work with us and all that other good stuff. So that's pretty much it for the night, guys. We're going to have our chicken soup here in a second. I really don't have much going on, as you can see behind me with all the renovations and all that other good stuff. I gotta wait until the shop is done and then we can do some building videos and have a good time with all of that. So I'm off to go eat dinner, and hopefully I'll see you all on the site. We'll be chatting it up over there. And don't forget, we also have a Discord too. That's on the community. There's a link to the Discord. If you use Discord, we'd like to have you over there too and do some chatting. So I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you all soon. And congratulations again to all the winners. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.